bonus match here. You know what? I'm pretty... Also, should probably get the chat to show up. There we go. You know what? I'm gonna go with Ringi. She's gonna go against Blue Mary. I think we're gonna have shooter versus shooter in the opener. Or in the pre-show match, rather, while I do the social media thing.
Hoi!
It does sound like in my headset that this volume has changed dramatically. So I'm gonna fuck with that a little bit. Let's see. So I think that's fine. Now I'm not going to be shouting over my headset, but hopefully it still sounds good for y'all. taking out the prodigy from Brazil. In roughly enough time as it took for me to get social media figured out. And right on time for the official start of Blake's House Professional Wrestling, so let's see here. But let's see, 7:30 about to roll on, so now people are going to start to file in. So I'm not going to waste any more time. Everybody get on your feet, make some noise for another edition of Blake's House Professional Wrestling. Welcome, Blake's House Wrestling fans. If you were tuned in last week, you got to see both the debut of Nick's Wrestling Organization's hot new prospect, Suspicious Licorice. Didn't do so hot in the Battle Royal, but he's going to get another opportunity. His singles debut tonight against the hero Sarah Reis. Of course, Licorice's debut possibly overshadowed. We saw Solarian take on Patrick Christopher a little bit earlier on in the card last week, and Solarian coming out to new music, a new look, and very much a changed man since splitting off from Kurt London. We're going to have the first singles match since the Halloween pay-per-view of Kurt London this week, and we're going to have to see if he is physically, mentally, and emotionally recovered from that violent split and that backstage assault that Solarian attempted to put onto Kurt London. Of course, Zero Lopez starting things off strong. Of course, unable to best the Dark Hour in trios action, was able to put up a substantial roadblock against the powerhouse that is Blake in singles action. And we're going to see Zero later tonight against Alpizar, as looks like Zero trying to make some moves in the singles division as well. Of course, we have got a stacked program from top to bottom tonight. You can see Princler and David taking on the Sins brothers, and you know, with the tag team championships, both tag team championships firmly in the grasp of the Nick's Wrestling Organization stable, you have got to figure that it is open season. Both the Blake's House Wrestling locker room, both the Judgment Pro Wrestling locker room, all wants a shot back at the top. And of course, this will be the first match back in quite a while of the Sinners, and we'll have to see if ring rust is a factor tonight. And of course, tonight's main event, before we get things started off properly, you know, it is the classic staple of Blake's House Professional Wrestling, the Mag.Lo Open Challenge. Mag.Lo once again holding court in a 20-by-20 wrestling ring against any and all comers. Of course, we had something special 2 weeks ago. Colby last week answering the call, but being bested by the Rainmaker himself, Kazuchika Okada, but the often imitated, never duplicated Mag.Lo going to be back in tonight's main event, but you know, that is 10 matches away. Let's go ahead and get this show on the road as Princler and David take on the Sinners for a shot to move up in that tag team division. And that match is right now. Blaring loudly and proudly. It is that NWO stable that holds both tag team championships, although I'm sure the Sinners more than interested in taking that gold off of either of the teams. Currently holding Blake's House and Judgment Pro Wrestling tag team gold. Hold on. Dragon Sleeper applied from James Sins. Princler trying to outmaneuver it, and already we are seeing that patented Mixed Wrestling Organization tag team style. Cutting off the ring, keeping Princler away from their partner, but Princler doing what they can to get back, create some space, but James Sins just one step ahead thus far. Big chop to the throat, and Princler making the tag to David, and James Sins had that double team maneuver scouted. Big chop to the throat once again, and hold on, it looks like Dean Sins coming in, and high and low, David caught in the unblockable. You cannot protect yourself from both, and right now the Sinners just running roughshod over this Blake's House team. The question going into this match, was ring rust going to be a factor? And that is clearly not the case, as the Sins brothers off to a strong start. David looking to cool that momentum off a little bit. Sidestepping that overhand chop, fired into the ropes. Big leg lariat shutting David down. A kick to the lower abdomen. Harada coming in to verify. That is all that was. Big Mongolian chop. As David once again looking to reverse the course of this match. Picks the leg. With Dean Sins rolling through, cover one, but only getting one. As Princler and David team struggling to find an answer. Hold on. David blocking that pile driver attempt. Big jawbreaker. And Dean Sins once again in control. Back elbow from Princler, and now just a punishing kick to the lower back. The Sins brothers still just that patented Mixed Wrestling Organization style, doing everything they can to isolate. Doing a fine job of that thus far, but Princler, series of forearm smashes, but James Sins not allowing that to progress any further. Arm wringer, and just transitioning right into that chokehold, and Princler struggling to get out. Come on, going for that, possibly that package pile driver, but it was scouted and transitioned right into that back body drop. James Sins just, hold on, David able to sidestep the knee strike, but Sins again cutting David off, and David has had enough. Pulling that foreign object seemingly out of nowhere, and James Sins has been busted open. David once again picking the leg, and this time able to get that cross arm breaker through, possibly that blood in the eyes of James Sins. A bit of a distraction, and David continuing to target the eyes of Sins, and David and Dean slugging it out. Those kicks to the midsection. Dean Sins able to march right through and answer back with those forearm smashes. Big jawbreaker once again. Oh my God. David really trying to turn things around for this team, but Center is just so very effective tag team wrestlers. Big double arm DDT will connect. Oh my God, colossal headbutt, and just the punishment continues from the Sinners, but hold on. David trying to set Princler up for something now, but Dean Sins able to get to his feet first. Tight fisherman suplex. And Princler is stunned in that blue Gatorade corner. David possibly setting up for that step up enziguri, but it was well scouted. Dropkick to the knee, taking the legs out from underneath the legs of David, but David gonna answer back with that leg trap and slap right across the face. And once again, David going to that foreign object, and Harada going to let them fight. Elects to issue a warning to David. Hold on, Dragon Sleeper locked in. David is trapped, Princler able to make the save. Like chaos has broken out on the outside as both legal men electing to fight in the outside of the ring. Looks like Dean Sins electing to just sit on the apron. Both Dean and David taking a moment to breathe. European uppercut from Princler, but almost feels like too little too late. The Center is just so very effective. Big double arm DDT flattening Princler now. Big moonsault press cover. Ooh, but only getting one as David able to come in at a critical moment. On Ushigoroshi, Princler's neck just colliding with the knee pads of Dean Sins. Hold on, rolling knee bar out of nowhere, and that's going to clear out both aprons. Oh my God. The level of violence on display from both of these teams. Backstabber connects. Now David's sent to the outside, and it looks like both teams going to elect to brawl for a little bit. Harada just continuing to lose control of this match.
7, 8, 9.
David has had enough. He's bringing this fight back into the ring, but a colossal headbutt will shut David down. Back switch. David trapped in this combination hold, but Princler able to come in and make the save at a critical moment, but Once again, neck and arms trapped, and that is going to be it. And this is precisely why this Knicks Wrestling Organization stable has both tag team championships. This is just emblematic of their style. You know, they are so very effective as a team. They are so very tactically sound, cutting off the ring, keeping one partner away from the other. You saw just how well prepared they were for every double team opportunity Princler and David had in that match. They shut every single one of them down. Looks like the Sinners very much interested in a second shot against the Goodwin brothers. And we will have to see if that is in the cards for the very near future. And Blake, Nick, Abby, appreciate y'all stopping by. Yeah, we're just going to keep doing this Blake House Wrestling thing. And yeah, the Sinners are back. As it turns out, it is difficult to juggle a roster of this size, and people do get lost sometimes, but one hell of a return match for the Sinners tonight. Yeah, on one hand, it is difficult to have sympathy for World Wrestling Entertainment, but you know what? I do get it. At least in this specific instance, is, hey, there's a lot of people we want to put the spotlight on, and only so many spots on the card. That is true. Yeah, you know, we don't tie our performers to exclusivity deals. I have seen, you know, Mag.Lo show up on another stream before. You know, I'd like to think our arrangement pretty okay. Yes. So, yeah, I guess before we get started, the Knicks Wrestling Organization and the Judgment Pro Wrestling stuff is a couple of friends of mine that submitted OCs for my show, and they actually do a decent amount of the writing around their characters. And then, yeah, I've tried to collaborate with a couple other streamers and get my characters on their streams, things like that. Yeah, it is cool and good, and it is neat that the internet exists as a platform to do stuff like that. But, yeah, as I said at the start of tonight's program, Kurt London had a bit of a violent separation with his tag team partner, Jason Solarian. You know, he's physically, mentally, and emotionally wounded, and he is going to have to walk out of the back alone tonight, facing Antonio, and Antonio's got somebody in his corner. You've got to figure that is going to weigh on his mind over the course of this match, and we're going to have to see whether or not Kurt London is going to be able to overcome and expect some high energy, high athleticism as these two elite athletes go toe-to-toe, and that match is right now. at all bothered. He is not letting it show. And he is every bit as charismatic, every bit as prepared for the spotlight as he always has been. But Antonio just gonna take that slow walk down the aisle, try to ice Kurt a little bit. Of course, once the bell rings, there will be nothing slow about this contest as both of them just fired into one another from their corners, and London already amazing display of agility, and certain I am going to struggle keeping up with the pace of this match. Big Rana from London. Of course, this is not the first time the two of these individuals have squared off, but it has been quite a while since they've seen each other in singles action. But hold on, Kurt London still just keeping up that breakneck pace, tornado kick. But Antonio able to sidestep it, but step up Insiguri will shut him down. Vicious series of strikes from Antonio, but London scrambling back to his feet. Series of soul butt kicks, neither quite able to make contact. They're both just a hair too fast for one another. And the pace these two men are operating at, even the slightest miscalculation. Big wheel kick from Antonio into the corner. Back switch, and now Antonio trapped into the corner as well. Antonio able to escape that soul butt kick. Hold on, back switch once again. Double axe handle to the back of the head, and Drew watching on as his close personal friend and tag team partner, hold on, turnabout is fair play. As it is Antonio's turn to spring out of the corner and deliver a series of kicks to the crown. And it is chop against kick as Antonio beginning to push Kurt London back. Both of these individuals collapsing to their knees, but London to his feet first, cover. Ooh, but only a count of one. On big frog splash, but Kurt London rolling out of the way, and Antonio comes crashing down to the mat. Hold on, double leg takedown is blocked, but Antonio was prepared for that as well with that, drop toe hold. Yeah. Pop-up cutter flattening Kurt London, and we are only 5 minutes into this match, and both these men just have not let off the gas yet. Big double stomp right onto the logo on Antonio's chest, but Antonio undeterred, and Antonio calling for Harada. Such a dangerous proposition.
Ask him.
And once again, Antonio calling Harada over, demanding to check for the submission. And hold on, Antonio sending Kurt London up high, but Kurt London answering back, rolling through, cover 1, 2. Ooh, but only getting 2. Antonio once again going high risk. This time that frog splash in honor of his Uncle Eddie will connect, but Kurt London stretching out, getting a foot on that bottom rope. Antonio once again fired into the corner turnbuckle, but hold on. Sunset flip powerbomb cover. 2. Ooh, but so very close, but not quite enough. Kurt London just driving a boot right to the side of the head of Antonio, and Antonio answering back, just planting Kurt London's skull right into the mat. Yes! Big springboard body press, but this time it's Antonio getting a foot on the bottom rope, and Kurt London answering back with yet another one, and so very close to that pinfall victory. Kurt London doing everything that he can to put Antonio away. big leaping face buster, and both men down on the mat. Antonio struggling to keep up with Kurt London's pace. Hold on. You know what this means. It is about time for that Kurt London special, that flaming 1-5-1 cover. 1, 2. Oh my God. Somehow, some way, Antonio getting his shoulder off the mat, and this match will continue. Antonio taking this high risk once again. Big frog splash off the top. Even that was not enough. Step up enziguri coming from Kurt London, and looks like Kurt London is not yet finished with Antonio. Big flying head scissors off the top, and Antonio getting desperate, throwing that big wheel kick, not quite able to connect, but hold on. A sweep kick, taking the legs out from underneath the legs of Kurt London. Both of these men just accelerator to the floorboard. Standing Shiranui, Antonio connecting with the greatest maneuver since sliced bread as he flips through. Cover. 1, 2, 3, count, fall. And again, like, I cannot overstate the difference it makes when you have someone in your corner, when you have somebody walk out of the back with you, you know, your close personal friend in your cheering section, backing you up. Kurt London and Antonio have fought before, but Kurt London just not quite able to seal the deal tonight, and I don't believe he is fully recovered from that backstage assault of Solarian. But whatever the case may be, Antonio in rare form tonight, just planting that springboard Rana right in the middle of the ring, picking up the 3-count fall against one of the top stars in Blake's House Professional Wrestling. And Antonio Starr shining brightly tonight. But we're going to keep this show rolling here as his hot new prospect from Mixed Wrestling Organization. Man calling himself Suspicious Licorice and debuting some new gear this evening. Taking on the hero Sarah Reese in singles action. And we're going to have to see, of course, Licorice getting that early elimination in that Colby Open Challenge Battle Royal. We do not know what this man is capable of, but he was scouted by Nick Vidala personally. So expect the unexpected. We are going from high intensity, high energy, right to another high intensity, high energy pairing. The Blake's House Wrestling Scouts suggest Suspicious Licorice has a lucha training background, but and of course, Reese not afraid to throw her body at anyone and anything. But, of course, this being the singles debut of Licorice, so you're going to have to see exactly what this man is capable of as that's a Running arm drag, hold on. Big drop kick, the elevation on Licorice here, just so very impressive.
Bang!
And colossal knee to the jaw. Like Licorice electing to slow things down a little bit with that stretch early on in this contest, and Reis having absolutely none of it.
Eat shit!
Reis able to slide under that Rana attempt, dragon screw leg whip, trying to take away the base of Licorice here. Just neutralize that agility of your opponent by just grinding away at their legs, but hold on, Reis sent to the outside, and Licorice standing tall, alone in the ring. And again, that running arm ringer, just looks like Licorice has a similar strategy as both these competitors try to pick each other apart, piece by piece. That is certainly not what I would have expected, seeing these two squaring off. Hold on, Licorice now, amazing display of agility, and that is more to the tune of what I would have expected. Hold on, C4, center of the ring. I take back everything I was about to say, as both these individuals clearly adding some fuel to the flame that is tonight's contest. Swinging neckbreaker will connect. Lift and drop as Reis just doing whatever she can. Hold on, Inferno kick, but it is sidestepped by Reis, and now Licorice fired into that corner turnbuckle. Big cartwheel elbow, but Licorice answering back, trying to take away the arm that hit him.
5 minutes gone. Eat shit!
And again, you can see that stomp to the shoulder. Licorice has a game plan tonight.
You dumbass!
Front flip pile driver, hold on. Oh my God!
Eat shit!
Licorice just trying to assert his dominance over this wrestling contest. Big snap suplex coming from Reis now. Hold on, scoop and a slam center of the ring. And you know what that means? Here comes that springboard. Elbow buried into the chest of Reis.
Bang!
Reis able to sidestep the drop kick. And answering back with a Rana of her own. And looks like she's going high risk. Diving elbow drop, but hold on. Licorice rolling out of the way, and it looks like it is his turn. 630 planted right in the back of Reis.
You dumbass!
Hold on, what has Licorice got planned here?
Whoa, relax.
It's like he's gonna slow things down a little bit, just stretching out the arms of Reis, and again, just targeting the joints. This is not at all what I would have expected, but it's like Licorice's game plan, extremely varied, extremely well versed in that catch-as-catch-can style. Reis answering back with a colossal super kick. Moonsault cover 2. Ooh, but only getting 2. Big springboard body press of her own, cover 2. And not quite enough to put it away. Licorice answering back, just a kick right to the gut. And again, targeting the shoulders of Reis. Stroke just flattening Licorice out. Hold on, cover out of nowhere. 1, 2. Oh my God, just Reis barely able to escape the pressure and launching a huge double stomp right into the chest of Licorice. Hold on, back switch. And drop kick right in the small of the back of Reis, and now Licorice again. Huge 630, but Reis scrambling to her feet, denying an opportunity for that second effort. Hold on. Big tornado kick, driving a boot right to the face of Licorice, and again, double stomp off the top. Shotgun drop kick will connect. Both these individuals just struggling, just fighting for every inch they can get. 630 once again will connect. And Licorice, if you can hit this, this has got to be it. Big double moonsault cover. 3 count fall.
Eat shit!
The singles debut of Suspicious Licorice. An overwhelming success. As he is able to just outmaneuver Reis at critical moments in the match. And hit that just positively lethal double moonsault. Put Reis away for the victory. I am curious, Nick. Are you familiar with New Legacy Inc.? Because you did use, like, almost all... Ah, you're good. Because... their OC for the Fire Pro story mode did use basically all of those voice lines. Pretty much for the same reason that you did. In that, yeah, it is just like wild over the top. I actually do have the character, but you know what we are about to do, since we're just kind of keeping this show rolling here, is we have got to figure out what 8 competitors are going to potentially challenge Mag.Lo in tonight's Open Challenge. And of course, you know what that means. I am asking you, the chat, what 8 names are you going to select for a shot at tonight's main event? And just in the interest of continuity, let me go ahead and put in John Blood. But one thing I will say, GK, if you're hanging out here, Vista and Ramadan are booked tonight because Dick Bruiser did injure Warzala with that powerbomb into that bottom turnbuckle, and Christine and Tyler are going to get a shot at Retribution tonight. But we do still have 7 slots to fill for this Open Challenge Battle Royal. Let's see, Timmy throws. I can do that, and I can open the Real People section as well. Give me a moment. Oops. Yes. Frank is booked tonight. Solarian is not booked, so we can make that happen. Well, while you consider what is in here, I will go ahead and add Solarian to this contest. Want to see Will Smith and Shaq? It has been a while since Will Smith has appeared on our program. I think that was like week 3 that Mag.Lo did just kill Will Smith by dropping him on his neck. So this would be just one hell of an answer back if Will Smith got another shot at the main event over a year later. And you wanted to see Shaquille O'Neal? I can make that happen as well. Sir Charles Barkley, I can do that. Let's see, I am certain I passed it. NBA Jam player, we're going all in on basketball. I am very much okay with that. You know what? Jamel is not booked, and I am going to call an audible and put Jamel in this match as well. All right, we have certainly got ourselves one hell of a match here. I believe this is old Blake's House Wrestling lore, but Barkley, Shenjo, Shaq, and NBA Jam player had a fatal four-way match, and I do not keep records of my own results, so I do not know how that ended. Pretty sure it was Barkley that won that, but regardless, we are going to get a chance to rewrite history here as those four individuals, as well as Will Smith potentially getting a second shot at glory after being embarrassed by Mag.Lo over a year ago. Of course, we've got Solarian, who making his singles re-debut after violently splitting off from Kurt London 2 weeks ago. Simply throws, representing that mixed martial arts division that I swear is going to make a comeback. Someday, as well as New Legacy Inc.'s own John Blood. And this match will happen right now.
Fight!
This is 8-man over-the-top rope battle royal. Elimination's going to happen so hard, so fast. And it is going to be a challenge keeping up with the bodies flying around the ring as, hold on, NBA Jam player and Shaquille O'Neal just battling it out. John Blood, iron claw to the stomach of Shenjo. Not a single one of these individuals willing to sit on the sidelines. They want to be in the action from the get-go. And that is so very dangerous in one of these matches. Big double powerbomb to Solarian. Has a spike pile driver planting Shenjo. It looks like Barkley busted open by John Blood's foreign object. As violent as these individuals are, the center of the ring is the safest place to be. As the closer you are to the ropes, the closer you are to elimination. It looks like Timothy throws going to exercise that on Solarian, but Solarian battling back. Hold on, Charles Barkley launching Will Smith, but Smith grabbing that top rope, protecting himself from elimination. And his second chance at life lasting just a little bit longer. Big Pele kick to Barkley. There is anyone this match is personal for, it has got to be Will Smith. Hold on, John Blood trying to bring it to Shenjo. Shenjo's so very dangerous in the corner. You know he is looking to deliver that ultimate Space Jam, but big mount tackle and just following up with that chokehold to Shenjo. Big body press from Barkley, cover, but only getting one. Barkley planting NBA Jam player, and John Blood living up to his name, electing to cut open any every player. Oh my God! NBA Jam player is on fire. leg sweep from Barkley. Solarian, you can see, just waiting at that top corner of your screen, looking for an opportunity to insert himself back in the action. Big diving elbow drop as Shenjo planting. Hold on, just too many bodies colliding right now. Big DDT from John Blood. Hold on, Shaquille O'Neal eliminating the round mound of rebound Charles Barkley. And it looks like Timothy Throw is electing to do the same to Shaquille O'Neal, but Shaq just using his superior size to block it. Hold on, John Blood eliminating Shaquille O'Neal. And that, my friends, is how I beat Shaq. A series of forearm smashes colliding with Timothy Throws. Will Smith trying to pick up an elimination on Shenjo. Shenjo so very dangerous. That entire Dark Hour unit just so brutal, so effective. Hold on, Will Smith, just series of punches. Hold on, suplex and Kamigoye connecting with the jaw of the Fresh Prince. Hold on, big back body drop from Solarian. Timothy Throws living up to his name. Big body press cover two. Will Smith will hang on. And John Blood eliminated. Shenjo picking up an elimination. Hold on. Emerald Explosion flattening Timothy Throws, and the NBA Jam player going for the cover to pick up the pieces, but only getting two. Hold on. Solarian eliminating Will Smith. Playing the spoiler to Will Smith's chance at redemption. Drop kick to the knee, and hold on. Star Shot will connect. Hold on. Count two, and a big 5-star frog splash will connect to Shenjo. That could be it. No, Solarian doesn't seem to think so. And hold on, Timothy Throws setting up for something colossal here. Belly to belly overhead suplex off the top rope. And NBA Jam player is out on his feet. Didn't even see Timothy Throws being sent his way as the two bodies collide in the center of the ring. Hold on, Shenjo possibly looking to get his chance, do his dance as we take it to the Space Jam. No. Shenjo has something else in mind as that Poison Frankensteiner crushing the skull of Solarian. Hold on, Olympic style slam from Timothy Throws, but Throws is not done yet either. As Shenjo powerbomb once. Twice. 3 times the end. 1, 2. Oh my God, it's not enough. Solarian still has gas in the tank. And Shenjo calling for the end, but Solarian has other plans. Hold on, looks like NBA Jam player caught his attention. Cover 2. Oh my God, even that wasn't enough. All 4 of these individuals going to war with one another, but no one yet able to seal the deal. But oh my God, Timothy Throws launching Solarian over the top rope, and that is precisely why, hold on, blazing tornado planting Timothy Throws to the mat. Another Olympic-style slam, and Timothy Throws picking up an elimination. Big suplex from Timothy Throws. This match is not yet over. Hold on. Big backdrop as Shenjo planted on his neck. Timothy Throws going for the cover. 2, 3, count, fall. throws will never stop throwing until you stay on the mat. But Timothy Throws has one more opponent to get through in tonight's main event. Going head-to-head with the People's Champion himself, Mag.Lo. You know, that must have been the case. Because every one of those names in that match, like, a very real ball player. I don't know about John Blood. But I think I could vouch for everybody else in that match. But we're going to keep this show rolling. As mentioned earlier on in the program, you know, Chris Warzala injured last week. That powerbomb to that bottom turnbuckle just so very devastating, taking him out of action this week. And what that means is Christine and Tyler getting a second shot. Opportunity for redemption. As they have an opportunity to avenge their tag team partner against the stablemates of the man that injured him. And we've got some tag team action right now. Vista and Ramadan team of power and technique, adding more power to their stable with Dick Bruiser. Possibly taking a shot at the Trios division. And certainly could have an opportunity at 3-on-3 contest. Were Warzala cleared medically for tonight's contest, but that is not the case. We are on to some 2-on-2 action as Christine takes on Frank Vista, as it is power versus technique in the opening moments of this contest. As Frank Vista, a master of that catch-as-catch-can style. If you leave a limb exposed, he is going to take advantage of it. And thus far, he is just continuing to apply the pressure to Christine. Christine going back to her own corner, bringing Tyler into this match. Big belly-to-belly overhead suplex, and that is why this man is the Duke of the Battle Royal. He has picked up so very many eliminations with that same suplex. But right now, we are standard tag team rules. Kicks as Tyler is putting those educated feet to good use. Such a careful measure of space is Tyler's game plan. You know, never wants to overextend, never wants to put himself at risk. Drop toe hold into that blue Gatorade corner this time. See a bit of an answer back for last week's program. Like Dan Ramadan electing to drive home, working those powerful legs of Tyler's. Hold on. Dragon Sleeper applied. Christine trapped in the center of the ring, finally able to slip out. Ramadan going for that early cover and getting a count of 2 out of it. Christine had the double team scouted, and Tyler now coming in. Vista caught unaware, but only for a moment as that arm drag gets him out of harm's way. Vista rolling through, but Tyler able to get a shoulder off the mat before even a count of 1.
5 minutes gone.
Tyler, a very calculating wrestler. Not one to be caught by surprise by those flash pins terribly often. On Tyler now firing Vista into the corner and delivering a series of kicks, but Vista scrambling back to his feet. This fight will continue. And again, Frank Vista just targeting the legs of Tyler, and it looks like that's this team's game plan. Just deny the kicking ability of Tyler. Oh my God, Uranagi, center of the ring. Tyler just getting a moment to breathe that drop toe hold, able to get back to his own corner, bring Christine into this match, and Vista will bring a fresh Dan Ramadan as well. Tyler forced back to his own corner, and that's going to create an opportunity for Vista and Ramadan. Ramadan is amped.
6.
Tyler Ramadan slugging it out center of the ring as, oh my God, it looked like Vista was trying to launch Christine over the barricade. Mount tackle will connect and right into a series of just devastating punches.
14.
Christine fired into the ropes, but Ramadan just a fraction of a second too late as the two collide with one another. Christine doing her best to keep Ramadan into her own corner. Excellent bit of strategy there as a big back body drop will connect, and Dan Ramadan now diving off the top, but Tyler rolling out of the way, and those knees just crashing down onto the mat. Sick just looking at it. A big scoop and a slam. Ramadan going back to basics for a moment. Tyler doing everything he can to bring this fight back into his own corner of the ring, but Ramadan refusing to play ball. Now he has got to contend with the technician that is Frank Vista, going for a cover, but Vista just powering out of it, just throwing Tyler off of him. And the size and strength advantage here that Tyler has to overcome, so very apparent. Looks like Tyler electing to overcome that advantage by bringing Christine into this match. Over Vista now, big diving elbow drop, and Christine rolling out of the way at the last second. Hold on, big double power bomb will connect, and Christine considering going up top. Hold on, mount position and series of punches to the back of the head. Tyler is trapped.
Finish!
Big super kick will connect, but Ramadan scrambling to his feet, not allowing Tyler an opportunity to keep up the pressure. Looks like Tyler answering back with a series of punches of his own. Clearly frustrated by Dan Ramadan's efforts earlier. Christine trying to bring this fight back into her own corner, but Vista and Ramadan more than willing to cross the border from across the center of the ring, but Tyler able to make the save at a crucial moment. On picture perfect German suplex. Tyler barely able to break it up. This match will continue. Suplex once, twice, 3 times into the center of the mat, and Christine in trouble. Just a series of kicks to the crown. Tyler able to make the save at a critical moment, but Ramadan able to cut him off before he could do any more damage. Hold on, big double suplex launching Christine to the outside, and once again, Dan Ramadan is fired up. Christine using Vista's own weight against him with that stretch muffler hold. Looks like Ramadan not yet finished with Tyler. Tyler so very slick, at least for a moment, and again, we are taking this fight to the outside. This match so very personal for Tyler and Christine. Hold on, big belly to back overhead suplex, and Christine just flattened onto the mat. And just diving forearm smash to the back of the head, and Christine trapped in that blue Gatorade corner as a suplex hits once, twice, and 3 times into the corner. Christine just scrambling back to her own corner. A little bit too quick. Hold on, Tyler now.
All right, baby.
Big diving elbow, but Vista now. Turnabout is fair play, rolling out of the way of that elbow drop, and big German suplex will plant Tyler to the mat. Christine buying Tyler just a moment to breathe. Hold on, Tyler taking things high risk now. Big German suplex off the top, and Christine is set up perfectly. Guillotine across the neck. As both these individuals just slugging it out. Neither side willing to give an inch. Dropkick buried into the chest, and Vista answering back with a roaring forearm smash. Hold on. Big belly to back overhead suplex. And Ramadan is fired up. Just chopped to the throat. Christine trying to get back to her own corner for a moment. Thumb to the eye is going to create an opportunity for Tyler. Tyler now fired into the corner, but big cutter. This could be the game changer that he needs. He's able to make the cover. No, he is not. Do not adjust your set. A second cutter will connect, but Ramadan, just that bulky frame, able to get to the bottom rope. Tyler now.
Right,
big diving elbow. Cover. 1, 2. Oh my God. I don't know how Ramadan was able to kick out after the continued assault from these two. On big Olympic style slam, and once again Tyler sent to the outside, and Christine immediately jumping off the apron. Tyler coming back, another huge diving elbow, 2. And Vista making the save at a critical moment. Big super kick, and again cover, 2, 3 count, fall. Again, this match was so very personal for Tyler and Christine. You know, they're Christine's husband, Tyler's close personal friend, Warzala, you know, suffering an injury at the hands of Dick Bruiser last week. His team getting an opportunity against his tag team partners, and they delivered tonight. As Tyler picking up the pinfall over Dan Ramadan in tonight's contest. But we're going to keep this show rolling, y'all. Let's see. As we do have an SWA rules match on the card tonight, we're going to do things a little bit differently. As Orlando Nunez, bit of a tweener, can work SWA style, can work professional wrestling style. Gonna go head-to-head with the hero of Bookoo City, the Bookoo Fighter, the master of the cross arm breaker hold. But is that hold strong enough to take on Mr. Theme Song himself, Orlando Nunez? Well, we will have to find out right now. Taking it all in. It's the Bookoo Fighter, the man known as the hero of Bookoo City. Well, he is not in Bookoo City tonight. He is taking on one of the most beloved, most well-respected individuals in the Blake's House Wrestling stable. And the Blake's House audience already making it well known who they are for in tonight's match. Big dragon screw leg whip from Nunez. Bookoo Fighter has Orlando trapped, but Orlando, as I said, extremely well versed in a variety of styles. Similar to Antonio Inoki in that way, a man that believes professional wrestling is the strongest style in the world, but can compete with the best of them.
Not so fast.
In any kind of mixed martial arts setting, but the Bookoo Fighter picking the leg. And Orlando answering back, wrenching the leg of the Bookoo Fighter as well. Big lift and then drop. And we're going to be seeing a lot of that from Orlando Nunez. Big forearm smash to the back of the head as Orlando's just outmaneuvering the Bookoo Fighter right now. One big back switch. And colossal shoulder block. Bookoo Fighter getting right back up. Ready to fight once again, picking the leg, but Orlando scrambling to his feet. He knows you can't afford to stay down against a man this technically gifted. Hold on. Orlando possibly going for heavy rain, but Bookoo Fighter just so well versed in that catch-as-catch-can style. Saw an opportunity and took it with that rolling armbar. Series of palm strikes, but Orlando answering back like a Terminator. As both these individuals just hitting each other with their best shot, and they keep coming back for more.
Psych! Not so fast.
Orlando fire into the ropes. And flying cross arm breaker from the Bookoo Fighter. And he is a man that is so very dangerous. If you let him get wrist control, it very well may be lights out. Orlando getting a moment to breathe, sending the Bookoo Fighter to the outside. Unclear how that's going to affect the judges' scorecard, but we have not yet seen one of these go to decision. Of course, this is SWA rules action, and that means you can win by pinfall, submission, or your opponent's failure to rise to the referee's 10 count. And that third option, the one most frequently selected by any of the competitors in this particular match type. Hold on. Big low roundhouse, taking the legs out from underneath the legs of Nunez. Looks like the Bookoo Fighter not yet finished. Another rolling cross arm breaker. Bookoo fighter just trying to wear down the joints of Orlando Nunez. He's trying to pick him apart piece by piece. Big pile driver center of the ring. And neither of these men knocked down, at least not yet officially, by Mario in this match. Hold on, the Bookoo fighter getting fired up for something. And Orlando had it scouted, stepped into it with that drop toe hold, using the Bookoo fighter's own momentum against him.
Not so fast.
And again, cross arm breaker locked in. Of course, we say all the time in this kind of match, you are always one clean hit away from victory. Well, the Bookoo fighter is one clean hold away from victory. And hold on, Orlando, series of strikes. But unable to capitalize further. Hold on, back switch, and takes the legs out from underneath the legs of the Bookoo fighter. The Bookoo fighter fighting his way back to his feet. Colossal knee drop and just a series of strikes. Orlando in trouble.
Come on, bastard.
And Orlando saved by the bell for a moment, as the Bookoo fighter had him exactly where he wanted him.
1, 2.
And Orlando, with that reversal of fortune, getting the first official knockdown in tonight's match. Ooh, huge cross chopping. Another cross chop. And that is going to be an answer back from the Bookoo fighter.
4, 5.
Say.
Orlando looking for an answer of his own. Mount tackle connecting, but so dangerous trying to out-grapple a grappler. Hold on. Northern Lights suplex and transitioning right back into that cross arm breaker once again. And Orlando in such dire straits. You see him beginning to favor those arms. And hold on. Mario cutting across the ring at an inopportune moment. This is very much anybody's match.
Give up. Give up.
And Orlando just getting a moment to breathe once again. Just the damage applied by the Bookoo fighter to those joints, the shoulders, the wrists, the elbows, beginning to take their toll. And of course, that is before we even consider that that is on the surgically repaired hands of Orlando Nunez. Another colossal cross chop, and Orlando is struggling to get back to his feet. Hold on, a Northern Lights suplex of his own, cover 2. Oh my God, so close. Hold on, that series of shotés putting Orlando down. Bookoo fighter, ever the sportsman, helping Orlando back to his feet. He picks up a win over Mr. Theme Song with that vicious series of palm strikes. Of course, I said failure to rise to the referee's count. The most frequent way these sorts of matches tend to finish, however. Certainly a bit of a surprise from the multifaceted Bookoo fighter. A man that is just as likely to make you tap out as he is to knock you out. But we're going to go ahead and keep this show rolling. We just got a couple more matches left on tonight's program. As we see the return of the Cyborg. As we're going to get Titan versus Titan as the Cyborg takes on Terrell Benjamin in some singles action. And certainly this is the type of matchup you would expect to see on a pay-per-view. But, you know, we are not going to make you wait for a pay-per-view. We're going to get two A-listers to square off in the ring. And that match is right now. They call him the king of the Battle Royal, but in a battle of nicknames, the wrestling machine from the year 2100 certainly has a ring to it. And the Cyborg is every bit wrestling machine that his name would lead you to believe. Just a nightmare of power and agility. And right now, exercising that power and agility on Terrell, but you would not know by looking at it, but Terrell packs so much power in that small frame, and this man is all heart. He is the man that grinded out week after week after week in the Mag.Lo Open Challenge Battle Royal. Until finally his name was called, until finally he was the last man standing. Beating Mag.Lo in the same night. Beating the Blake's House Wrestling Champion the next week. Getting himself a spot at the top of the mountain. Well, it's been a long time since either of these men have been in a title picture, and a win over the other would do them wonders in advancing them in their singles divisions. Big boot, but sidestepped by the Cyborg. Again, the Cyborg, just as agile as he is powerful. He is so very dangerous in so many different ways. And hold on. Oh, backbreaker transitioning right into a body slam and a big body press. And the Cyborg knows all about that hold. And that extensive feud with the enhanced, the disgraced A-Man of Judgment Professional Wrestling. Big boy senton from the big man that is Terrell. Right across the chest of the Cyborg. Just battling it out, center of the ring. The Cyborg gaining the upper hand, at least for the moment. Sliding drop kick. Just grinding across the face of Terrell, and the Cyborg pouring it on. This is why they call him the wrestling machine. He does not stop. He does not surrender. Oh my God. Sledgehammer-like right hand from Terrell, but the Cyborg marches right through it. Vicious series of chops, and that will plant Terrell, and another one for good measure. And the wrestling machine locking on that giant swing, sending Terrell into that orange Gatorade corner, and Terrell answering back, rolling right through. The Cyborg right back to his feet. Hold on, cover. 1, 2. Count 2. Both the Cyborg and Terrell swinging for the fences, neither quite able to make contact. The Cyborg testing the resiliency of Terrell. Oh my God, Terrell just planted into the mat. And once again, another giant swing applied. Terrell is in danger. Big leaping cutter, sidestepped by Terrell, but Terrell unable to capitalize as the Cyborg was just one step ahead of him. Shotgun dropkick buried into the face of Terrell, and once again, hold on, flash roll up, 2! Oh my God, so close. And again, Terrell just dropped right on his neck. The Cyborg has Terrell exactly where he wants him, at least for the moment. And hold on, colossal Izuna drop. Terrell just unable to protect himself from the vicious assault that is the Cyborg. Hold on, Terrell stacking the Cyborg up, going for the cover, but only getting a count of 1. Cover seemingly out of desperation, looking to end this match any way that he can, but hold on. Looks like Terrell starting to battle back, starting to dig deep with that heart that you know he has. Cyborg looking to extinguish the flame, that leaping brainbuster shutting Terrell down. Terrell swinging for the fence with that lariat, but the Cyborg just one step ahead of him the entire time. And the Cyborg, the man that's read tomorrow's paper. He launches Terrell across the ring once again, and those forearm smashes just absolutely vicious. Cyborg just continuing to apply punishment. Doesn't seem to think Terrell is finished. And I can't say that I blame him. Terrell's so very resilient. He wants to make sure that when he applies that hold, it is over. Terrell again shutting down that leaping cutter. Ooh, big hip throw from Terrell. And Terrell just buying himself a moment to breathe. Terrell again just flattens to the mat by the wrestling machine. Big Russian leg sweep from Terrell. And patented figure 4 leg lock from Terrell Benjamin, and Terrell just doing everything he can, sidestepping that leaping cutter once again. And hold on, Emerald Flosion connects. This could be the difference maker that he needed. 2. But only getting 2. Even that is not enough to stop the onslaught of the Cyborg. And this could be it for Terrell, too. 3 count fall. Both of these men hitting one another with their best shots, giving it nearly everything they had. But in the end, was that roll-up Terrell was just not prepared for. The greatest finishing hold in professional wrestling. And Terrell did not see it coming. Yeah, the roll-up is the greatest finish that ever was. And you know, I like it also in this context because it does keep Terrell strong. Despite the fact that the Cyborg was just beating the shit out of him for a lot of that match. But I digress. Of course, we have just got 3 matches to go, folks. And of course, see the King of Fighters television champions, the team of UK Undertaker, Soul Taker, and The Undertaker, taking on a challenger from Judgment Professional Wrestling, and JBIII pulling some strings in the back, clearly frustrated at the losing streak of himself and the firm. Using his stroke to get an opportunity for this trios unit. Mr. Adams, Mr. Smith, JB3 taking on the team of the UK Undertaker, Soul Taker, and the Undertaker in trios action. And that match is right now. This team of UK Undertaker, Soul Taker, and The Undertaker shocking the world last week in that last-minute entry in that King of Fighters Television Championship match, besting the team of K. Price, of Rainbow Mika, Starlight Kid, and Skullomania, individually overcoming all three workhorses that made up that team. But we're going to have to see just how well they handle being the team at the top of the mountain. These things absolutely look differently. Oh my God, colossal clothesline from the UK Undertaker. Mr. Smith sent reeling. Looks like he is bringing in the big boss of Judgment Pro Wrestling himself, JB3, into this match. Big boot sidestep by UK Undertaker, but JB3 just a step ahead. Big forearm smash. Again, chokehold applied. Harada issuing a warning already. It's like Harada playing no games with the big boss of Judgment Pro Wrestling tonight. Both men just staring one another down, figuring out exactly how they want to come after one another. JB3 is a strategist, is a tactician. Exactly why his stable is positioned as well as they are, as effective as they have been in the history of Blake's House Professional Wrestling. And that same mind for strategy extends to the wrestling ring. But right now, he is getting into a brawl with the UK Undertaker. And here comes the best pure striker in professional wrestling. Looks like JB3 bringing in some assistance to help lift the Undertaker with that big double suplex. Big lift and drop from Mr. Adams as he buries a boot into the back of the dead man.
5 minutes gone.
Oh my God. Absolutely devastating pile driver using every pound of the Undertaker's weight against him. Turnabout is fair play. The Undertaker and Soul Taker. Big double suplex to Mr. Adams. Mr. Adams sending Soul Taker into the ropes, but Soul Taker boot to the chest will shut Mr. Adams down. Bringing JB3 back into this match.
Again, JB3 applying illegal leverage and Harada issuing another warning. He's got until the count of 5, breaks it up at 1. And a slam from JB3, and JB3 always ready to remind you at home, like, just how more, like, physically dominant he has been since his return from injury. Oh my god, devastating big boot from the Soul Taker. But JB3 fighting his way back to his feet, able to get back to his own corner, bringing Mr. Smith into this match. Soul Taker doing the same, bringing in the UK Undertaker. Hold on, another big double suplex. UK Undertaker taking his time to get into the fray here. However, that slower, methodical pace might be to his advantage. Now, UK Undertaker and Mr. Smith trading slams.
10 minutes gone.
And this time, the UK Undertaker dumped the outside, and the team that JB3 built wasting no time clearing off the apron, trying to just apply some additional punishment to the UK Undertaker. Using that just swarm tactics against the UK Undertaker, was not aware of where that strike was going to come from, but able to beat back both attackers. Hold on.
1, 2.
AB3 trying to create an opportunity for his team, but of course Mr. Adams, the legal man, sent to the outside. Hold on. The Undertaker just giving it to him old school. Of course, here comes the originator. Often imitated, never duplicated. The Undertaker. Delivering that choke slam from hell. Throwing soup bowls into the chest of Mr. Adams and going for the cover too. JB3 making the save for his team when it counts. Firing the Undertaker into that blue Gatorade corner, but the Undertaker just walking this match out of that corner, trying to bring this fight into his own corner. Throwing a series of headbutts to the Undertaker, and all that has done is serve to make him mad. JB3 bringing this fight back into the blue Gatorade corner, but the Undertaker just doing everything he can to dictate the pace of this match. It is so difficult to do against someone like JB3. He is someone that likes to be a step ahead of you at all times, and has been able to do so for most of this contest. Big leaping lariat from Soul Taker. And JB3 creating a little bit of space, getting back to his own corner, bringing Mr. Smith into this match. Of shoulder blocks, just targeting the arms of Mr. Smith, but JB3 always ready to lend a hand for his team. Although it is that It is that same impulse that cost his team last week. Harada distracted while JB3 was trying to get on the apron. Created a situation where the firm was unable to score a pinfall because of it. I think we might be seeing a slightly more restrained JB3 because of it, but we'll have to see as this match progresses. Hold on. Big back body drop on the UK Undertaker sent to the outside.
1, 2, 3,
And he has just been thrown to the wolves that is the firm.
5,
The enforcers of JB3 is taking it to the UK Undertaker.
9,
Hold on. Hold on, just slamming UK Undertaker right onto that steel chair. But somehow, some way, he's able to kick out as the Undertaker and Soul Taker slam Mr. Adams to the mat in the center of the ring. Hold on, double vertical suplex on UK Undertaker once again sent to the outside, and this time all three members of JB3's unit just bringing it to UK Undertaker.
6,
And this is a team of brawlers. They are more than prepared for this kind of match. Oh my God! Power slam right onto the steel chair, but the Undertaker coming in to make that save at a critical moment. Hold on, cover 2. Count 2. Vicious pile driver. That could be it right here. No, Soul Taker coming in and... Oh my God. This Undertaker unit just so supremely effective. I mean, that is precisely why they are the King of Fighters Television Champions. But right now, both teams just giving everything they've got, hitting one another with just the totality of their arsenal. As a colossal lariat will connect, but the Undertaker getting his shoulder off the mat now. Once again, another devastating clothesline. And hold on, that was the first elimination. Who is the legal man for Team Undertaker? It looks like it's UK Undertaker. Oh my God! UK Undertaker with that patented tombstone right onto the steel chair. JB3 making the save at a critical moment. That would have almost certainly been elimination right there. Huge backbreaker, but UK Undertaker is not finished yet. Mr. Smith finished with the UK Undertaker, looking to put this man away. Hold on. Oh my God, Mr. Smith creating opportunity for his team, and his team absolutely delivering. UK Undertaker just flattened with that clothesline. Big DDT center of the ring, but Mr. Smith to his feet first. The sustained damage, the punishment just clearly taking its toll. The UK Undertaker once again using that patented UK tombstone. Oh my God, Soul Taker just flattening Mr. Adams. motion to slam into that steel chair as well. UK Undertaker in dire straits in this blue Gatorade corner. Taker now firing JB3 into the ropes. And another big boot. It's like JB3 electing to return the favor. No. Applying illegal leverage with that chokehold, and UK Undertaker coming in to make the save. Big backdrop, but jawbreaker from JB3. This is still very much anybody's match at one elimination apiece. Although Mr. Adams not yet officially eliminated, he is still technically in this contest. As JB3 making the save for his teammate here. Oh my God, Soul Taker planted right on his neck. And still getting back to his feet to fight. Colossal Lariat answered back with an even bigger headbutt. And Mr. Smith looking to avenge his tag team partner and close personal friend. And Soul Taker fired to the outside.
2, 3.
Massive power bomb connecting. Hold on. Another devastating slam from Mr. Smith, but too close that orange Gatorade corner. UK Undertaker making the save, and this match will continue as 2-on-2. Big spine buster center of the ring, and here comes JB3. Soul Taker doing everything he can to get back to his own corner, is able to do so. JB3 with those heavy right hands, bringing down UK Undertaker.
Oh, yeah.
And that is an elimination for JB3. His team is down to 1. Hold on, that could be it right there. Cover, 2, 3 count, fall. And JB3 doing it himself. Finally able to break that losing streak for himself and his team. As you could just see the frustration begin to build and escalate over the course of that match. But this team of UK Undertaker, Soul Taker, and The Undertaker, short-lived run as King of Fighters television champions. As the firm once again hold tag team gold in Blake's House Professional Wrestling. I am very curious how UK Undertaker and Soul Taker are statted. Because sometimes they look really good and sometimes they look really bad. And it's unclear which they are. But yeah, you know what? I think JB3, like, taking over the match for himself, it makes sense. I mean, that is extremely this video game. Sometimes shit just happens. Honestly, that's my favorite shit about multi-man matches, is when there's a big scramble and someone that is not the legal man gets criticaled. I love that shit. So, more of that is good. Oh, yeah. Clearly, everybody came just to inflict physical violence on one another because people were getting dropped onto chairs left and right in that match. It was a lot. Yeah, I've got to say, I don't know how these two are going to follow some of the matches that we've had tonight, but Zero Lopez quietly climbing the singles ranks as he was able to best Blake last week, cutting off that long winning streak that Blake had. Right now taking on Eric Alpizar, the man that challenged for Sterling's heavyweight championship just 2 weeks ago. And this would be a huge opportunity for Zero Lopez if he can pick up the victory tonight. But Eric Alpizar is not going to make that easy for him. He wants another shot at glory sooner rather than later, but have to see just who wants it more. Both of these individuals so very multifaceted. Of course, Alpizar competing in that mixed martial arts division, splitting time with that pro wrestling division, but Zero Lopez just as versatile. Of course, he is the two-time mystery champion. Whatever sort of competition you put in front of him, he excels at it. Looks like both of these men just going to be just putting those powerful kicks, that elite level agility to work against one another. Hold on, big drop kick, and Alpizar sent through the middle rope, tumbling to the outside. Alpizar answering back, knee to the gut. Just so dangerous. You cannot let him connect with those dynamite kicks of his. And oh my God, there was one right to the side of the face of Zero Lopez. Hold on, mount tackle will connect, but Zero reverses. And Alpizar answering back, rolling knee bar. And that is precisely what I am talking about. Both of these men very comfortable, no matter what the setting, no matter what the circumstances. Hold on, Zero going high risk early, big 450, and again, that could be seen as a forget you to Holloway, who has just been locked in an eternal blood feud with Zero Lopez for the past year. Elbow to the back of the head. Colossal leg lariat, and Alpizar just doing everything he can to deliver those acrobatic kicks to deliver punishment to Zero Lopez. Zero answering back with a boot to the jaw of his own and bringing in the freaky magic as Alpizar struggling to find an answer to every aspect of Zero's multifaceted offense, but Alpizar going to those fundamental holds, locking on that knee bar, trying to take away some of the agility that Zero Lopez is so well known for. Tornad kick to the back of the head, but Zero scrambling to his feet first, rolling through, but Alpizar getting a hand on the bottom rope. This match will continue. The big drop kick. And Alpizar caught in a knee bar of his own. It looks like both of these men looking to neutralize the kicking ability of their opponents, and that is so very critical for this match. Zero once again going high risk, and another 450 splash. Cover 2. Only getting 2, and Alpizar delivering just kicks with rapid fire precision. But hold on, Zero answering back. Puerto Rican Destroyer, center of the ring. Cover 1, 2. Oh my God, so close, but Alpizar able to get a shoulder off the mat. Colossal spine buster, and Alpizar is not yet finished. Mount tackle connecting. Zero reversing. And a series of blows to the back of the head. Alpizar unable to protect himself. You can see this match beginning to take its toll on Alpizar. That Puerto Rican Destroyer took so much out of him. Zero again going high risk, connecting. 450 splash, but Zero can't make the cover. Just doesn't have enough in him to give it. Oh, mount tackle once again. Zero again had it scouted, but Alpizar this time rolling through with the knee bar, and Zero getting a hand on the bottom rope. Hold on, roll up, and Alpizar returning the favor.
10 minutes go.
Both these men moving so frantically, getting a little bit careless about where they are in the ring. But hold on, yet another Puerto Rican Destroyer connecting. This could be it right here. Zero rolling up, but Alpizar stretching a leg out, getting to that middle rope. This match will continue. Alpizar trapped in the Tree of Woe, kick to the gut, and a second for good measure. Alpizar delivering a vicious kick, and Zero Lopez returning the favor, and he is going high risk once again. 4, 5, 0 off the top. It's like Alpizar going for that signature kicking combination. He was denied it the first time, but the second time got through. And Zero in dire straits. Cover 2. And somehow, some way, Zero digging deep with that inner strength.
Yes!
That same inner strength that allowed him to beat Blake last week. That same inner strength that allows him to challenge Holloway in that Dark Hour unit. It's the same inner strength that is allowing him to power through this match. Oh my God, colossal super kick connecting. Alpizar answering back, that vicious striking combination. That has got to be it. There are not very many people that can take 2 of those, but Zero is one of them. Zero pinning Alpizar against the ropes, trapping him right where he wants him for that leg kick there. Huge kick from Alpizar. Alpizar trying to psych himself up, trying to get back into this match. Zero taking so much out of him, getting hit with his best shot twice over and getting a shoulder off the mat. I'm sure Alpizar struggling to figure out exactly where to come after him next. Oh my God. dive kick off the top, and an enziguri taking the head clean off the shoulders of Alpizar. Zero means business. On back switch from Zero. Stroke connecting. Zero once again going high risk. Dive kick once again. Both men scrambling to their feet. Alpizar just a little bit quicker. That Taekwondo training paying off. But Zero able to block that strike combination the third time. Creating himself an excellent opportunity. Hold on, big reverse DDT. If Zero can get to his feet, he's got an opportunity. No, not quite fast enough. Alpizar going for the cover, but Zero just reaching out, getting a fingertip on that bottom rope, and this match will continue. Zero again going for the mount tackle, not quite able to make it. Hold on, roll up out of nowhere, cover, but this time it's Alpizar. Just getting a fingertip on that bottom rope. Turnabout is fair play. Both of these men have given it everything they've got, but neither of them have been able to seal the deal. Two Puerto Rican destroyers, two kicking combinations. Hold on. Zero Lopez rolling through with that big arm drag. Huge kick to the gut, and Zero once again in control. Swinging neck breaker. Mount tackle will connect, and hold on, Kimura hold locked in, and Alpizar unable to continue. Zero Lopez, his heart on display. As these two men just go to war inside that 20x20. Zero very clearly has some ambitions, both to continue to be a thorn in the side of Holloway and that Dark Hour unit, but also possibly looking for Blake's House singles gold. But whatever the case may be, we have got one more match tonight, folks. And of course, you know exactly what time it is, and you know exactly who is going to be competing against Mag.Lo in the Mag.Lo Open Challenge. Of course, it is Miss Wrestling Organization Mixed Martial Arts Specialist, one of the elite wrestlers on this Blake's House Wrestling roster. You know, with that MMA division on hiatus, they are taking every opportunity they have got in the spotlight on Blake's House TV, and what better opportunity than the brightest spotlight on the biggest stage, the Mag.Lo Open Challenge. Well, it is your time, Timothy Throws, and that match is right now. Find the theme of Mag.Lo team and more at maglo.bandcamp.com. But right now, Mag.Lo not looking to entertain you with his music. He is here to dazzle you and his opponent with his professional wrestling. But as Timothy Throws demonstrated in the Battle Royal, he can go toe-to-toe with the best of them. You know, he may not have wrestled an alligator, but he has wrestled the next best thing in Shenjo. Right now, Mag.Lo starting things off. Suplex is blocked, and Mag.Lo delivering one of his own. It looks like Mag.Lo taking on a different approach for this match, delivering a little bit more striking, trying to stay out of the reach of this elite level wrestler. Big lift and drop from Mag.Lo. And sliding forearm smash connecting. Hold on, mount tackle, but Mag.Lo able to escape the pressure. Timothy throws so very dangerous. Once he gets a hold of you, he is going to slam you to the mat over and over. Big flying hip attack is evaded by Timothy throws, and it begins as, hold on, Mag.Lo rolling right through that suplex. And Mag.Lo going for a cover early, and the crowd getting excited here. Timothy throws, unbothered by this hostile crowd, just trying to quiet them with these holds here, but Mag.Lo will not allow it. Oh my God! Hold on, mount tackle is blocked, and Mag.Lo just came prepared to fight Timothy throws tonight, but hold on. Big belly-to-belly overhead suplex. Mag.Lo fighting right through it. Big hip throw, and Mag.Lo now on the mat. Just the onslaught of Timothy throws. So very devastating. Hold on. Muscle Buster! And Mag.Lo just pouring it on here. Sliding forearm smash, sliding forearm smash. Do not adjust your set. Timothy throws answering back with that big brain buster and another belly-to-belly overhead suplex. These two hitting each other with everything up to and including the kitchen sink. And there it is, the clothesline from Bretton Woods. Cover two, and oh my God, so close. Arms trapped, suplex connecting. And big STO will connect, and the footwork of Timothy throws on display, but it is all for naught as another clothesline all the way from Bretton Woods. Mag.Lo dialing long distance, but only reaching 2.9. Arms trapped once again with that suplex hold. Right into an Olympic-style slam, but Timothy throws is not done. And we saw this in the Battle Royal, but Mag.Lo is prepared to cut him off. Big double arm DDT. And Mag.Lo just continuing to pour it on. He knows you cannot afford someone like Timothy throws to gain momentum. And there, a 7-minute dropkick sidestepped by Timothy throws, and that is going to cost Mag.Lo. Hold on, big double arm DDT once again, just planting Timothy throws onto the mat. Hold on, back switch, and Mag.Lo launched to the outside.
2, 3.
Brain buster just flattening Mag.Lo, but Timothy throws not finished yet. But Mag.Lo is not finished either. Scrambling back to his feet. Lift and drop to the mat, and Mag.Lo going high risk now. Big body press cover 2. Oh my God. Somehow, some way, Timothy throws getting off the mat. And once again trying to plant Mag.Lo into the ground. Goes for a cover of his own. 2. Oh my God. Clothesline from Bretton Woods. Cover 2. Oh my God!
10 minutes gone.
Once again, Mag.Lo trapped in that suplex. On back switch and big backdrop, planting Mag.Lo on his neck, but Mag.Lo scrambling back to his feet. And here is a second one for good measure. The crowd starting to get fired up, and Mag.Lo giving them the answer they are looking for. Mag.Lo driver. Going for that cover. 1, 2, 3 count ball. And I say this every week he's on TV. I say this most weeks he's not on TV. If Mag.Lo is coming to your town, whether he's coming to your town on a stage, whether he's coming to your town in a wrestling ring, you need to check this guy out. You know, that's maglo.bandcamp.com, and I'm going to drop that link in the chat right now. Is his very real Bandcamp. And you should check this guy out. Because he delivers performances exactly like this, whether it be on the stage or whether it be on in a wrestling ring. But once again, Mag.Lo defending the honor that is Blake's House Professional Wrestling from all comers, and sometimes the call is coming from inside the house. But Mag.Lo exercising Timothy throws in an all-out brawl. Of course, that is going to conclude the main portion of tonight's program. Do stay tuned for the bonus match where I hang out with you guys in the chat. And yeah, as always on this program, fuck Dave. That was a 5-star match. But I'm going to go ahead and drop in for, well, yeah, randoms on both sides. If you guys see a name that you like on either side of the card, go ahead and call it out. We'll get into our bonus match. Yeah, I am absolutely not doing a 6-man tag. However, this might be a thing for a trios match later. Because, I mean, we're always looking for fresh teams for the trios division to challenge for that trios title. I am very okay with Flava Flav. But that is still going to leave an opening on the other side of the board. While y'all deliberate on that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up Twitch and figure out who I'm going to throw you guys to after this program is over. Because it is so very rare that I have this prepared. Let's see. Wasn't bad. Like I said, was entirely unprepared for like whatever he was going to be because he didn't really do anything in the Battle Royal. But yeah, seems fine so far. Like, gonna want to see him in some more matches, but Oop, let me see what that is. Hold on, that was a message there. Yeah, I dug the new stuff. So there does not appear to be any names getting called, so I am going to put the Canadian Destroyer, Petey Williams, in the blue Gatorade corner. I think this is Petey Williams, like, 2019, if I'm not mistaken. But, yeah, we're going to have Maple Leaf Muscle taking on Flava Flav.
Hoi!
Yeah, honestly, the tag matches were probably the stars of the show tonight. The Tyler and Christine versus Vista and Ramadan match. I think that was my match of the night because, like, hey, we managed to create a storyline out of, like, one incidental interaction from a week before, and it absolutely delivered. But, yeah, it's like I said when the Sinners went on earlier. It is just like, hey, there are a lot of characters on this roster that I don't really get to do stuff with because, hey, there's only so many slots on the card. So it is really cool to see, you know, somebody come back, people excited for those characters to come back, and like, hey, we can do something with that. Yeah, I can believe that. Oh yeah, absolutely not. I mean, honestly, WWE now has that issue because they have so many people they're not doing stuff with. What's up? I mean, there's a lot of stuff I haven't seen in this video game. Oh, and I'm trying to think if that is the case. Like, there was that period, like, 5 years ago or so, where everyone was doing destroyers, and I could believe that somebody did it then, but also, like, I wasn't watching a ton of indies either, so, unsure. But, I am very much out of gas. Like, my voice is shot, so I'm going to do the regular closing stuff, and then find somebody to throw you guys to. Let's see. Oh, looks like the regular Blake's House guys are not streaming. Let's see. So I think I am probably going to have the 2 monitors action going on, where I do watch Ricky Charisma and Western Illinois NCAA basketball, and then New Legacy in the other monitor. I think that's my plan. But anyway, if you are new here, or if I suppose if you're new here, we do try to do this every Sunday night, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, right here at twitch.tv/MundyCindy. Myself, Gatekeeper, and Troll Wizard, you know, do our best to write a wrestling show. Actually, kind of throwing this whole thing together. Like I said, I am absolutely gassed. But Gatekeeper and Troll Wizard, 2 guys that are co-writers on this program. And the show would not be what it is without them. Of course, Mag.Lo, who I mentioned earlier. Oh, hold on a second. Got another chat going on. So apologies for being distracted there. Of course, Mag.Lo responsible for the opening theme of this program, all of the custom crowd chants, and a lot of the original music for the Blake's House wrestlers. Of course, you know, this being an episodic wrestling program, we do have continuity of over a year of wrestling programming. However, I'm doing my best to make sure that if this is your first show or if this is your 50th show, you're still going to have a good time, and I hope I'm able to deliver on that. So I do hope to see you next week, and of course on Wednesday nights, myself and my good friend Heavy Kira, who you saw wrestle in the semi-main event this evening, you know, we hang out, play NHL 20. We do not play NHL 21 because we do not have NHL 21 money. And kind of bullshit about whatever is on our mind in that particular week. It's typically esports related. This past week, understandably, politics related. But we bounce around a lot because, you know, sometimes we have ideas. And you can catch that right here at twitch.tv/MundyCindy Wednesday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And anything else I stream otherwise is bonus. I have been very much into Hades recently and occasionally stream runs of that. And might get back to Battletech and a handful of other games that I do enjoy playing. But I think I'm going to shut it down here because I am already very much out of gas, and I will catch you guys hopefully next week and later on down the road.